Hey everyone, I'm here with a quick video on Gypsy Rose. If you don't know who Gypsy Rose is, she is the young lady that unfortunately her mother had Munchausen syndrome, and so she just kept going to the doctors claiming Gypsy Rose has all kinds of conditions, even though she was a perfectly healthy child. And as a result, when Gypsy Rose became a teenager, she met a friend. It was her boyfriend. Together, they worked to unalive her mother. Spent 7 years in prison for the crime, and once she got out, she became a household name to the tune of having 10 million followers on TikTok. Now, listen, um, I listen. What she went through was horrific. The mother was sick, had a mental illness. Do I think the mother deserved to be unalived? I do not. I feel like if Gypsy Rose can plan with her boyfriend at the time to unalive the mother, why couldn't she make that same plan to just leave the mother, live on her own, never go back to her mother, and then live her life? Those are my thoughts. But once she got out, like I said, she became this household name. And I think people are split down the middle. Well, maybe not so much the middle, but people are split whether this girl should be profiting and just making a big name for herself and making all this money when she did something so horrific to her mother. And yes, her mother was very abusive to her, very. But I don't know. Y'all let me know your thoughts. Let me go ahead and share the screen. So most recently, and these pictures been out and about, but most recently, pictures of the crime scene has resurfaced, and it has people going like, "Oh, I think she should go back to jail." Now, I can show you this video because it doesn't show any of the gory pictures that are out there to that level. So let me go ahead and play this for y'all. So, House of Sickness, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, crime scene pics resurfaced, leaving fans horrified over conditions in the home with murdered mom Dee Dee. Gypsy amassed a huge media following after her prison release. Shocking photos from the crime scene where Gypsy Rose Blanchard's mother Dee Dee was unalive has resurfaced on social media. Despite Gypsy Rose's time in the spotlight since her release from prison last year, the reshared photos has sparked renewed interest from fans. Okay. Last year, Gypsy was released from prison after serving 7 years for second-degree unaliving of her mother, Claudine, in 2015. Dee Dee was found stabbed in the back in her Springfield, Missouri home, having been stabbed in the back 17 times. Her death came after Dee Dee led Gypsy and the people around her, including her doctors, that her daughter was suffering from chronic medical conditions. Now, it's scary that doctors were fooled. It's one thing to fool the people that are not medical professionals, but to fool a doctor is very scary. You could take blood work to see if somebody has leukemia or not. But anyway, we'll carry on. Dee Dee claimed it was because Gypsy was born prematurely. Well, there are a lot of babies that are born prematurely and end up faring off well and doing well in life. She claimed her daughter suffered from leukemia, asthma. Leukemia is baffling to me that doctors accepted that, unless that, I don't know. This is just crazy. Asthma, muscular dystrophy, requiring a wheelchair, and daily medication. It was later determined that Gypsy's mother suffered from Munchausen syndrome by proxy, which is also known as fictitious disorder imposed on another. 2 days after Dee Dee was found, Gypsy and her then boyfriend Nicholas were arrested in connection to the unaliving. Photos taken of the crime scene that were released years ago have resurfaced, revealing the conditions of the home Gypsy and her mother were living in at the time. The photos saw a crowded house with bags, garbage, and personal belongings strewn about. One photo shows a wheelchair Gypsy used in a bathroom, while another showed a cabinet stocked full of medication. The Missouri home had been built for Gypsy and her mother by Habitat for Humanity. The recent images also reportedly included photos of Dee Dee's bed with bloody sheets, leaving social media users shocked. The Gypsy Rose crime scene pics are disgusting, one ex user wrote in a post. F, I just saw the Gypsy Rose crime scene pics. Why did I look? Another said. People are freaking out about the Gypsy Rose crime scene pinch, and I don't advocate for unaliving anyone. But are you not equally disturbed? This pic, one user sharing the image of the medicine. This that's the obscene amount of meds Dee Dee Blanchard was literally forcing on a perfectly healthy child. Is so beyond abusive. Several called for Gypsy to return to prison over the jarring photos. I just seen the Gypsy Rose crime scene pits. Lock her back, lock her aide back up, one ex user said. While serving her sentence, Gypsy married Ryan Scott Anderson, who she began talking to in 2020. They met for the first time in person in 2021 and later tied the knot in July 2022. The relationship did not last long as Gypsy filed for divorce 3 months after she was released from prison. In the months since her release, Gypsy has amassed a huge social media following, including over 10 million followers on TikTok. Last month, a Lifetime reality series about her life titled Gypsy Rose, Life After Lockup began airing. It is focusing on her life at the prison. Earlier in July, she revealed she is pregnant and expecting her first child with her boyfriend and ex-fiancé, Ken. The child is due in January 2025. She also appeared in several interviews to speak about her mother and life. Earlier this month, Gypsy appeared in an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, during which she met Kim Kardashian. She's like a little celebrity, like a celebrity. I mean, 10 million followers. I'm trying to go back to one clip. Is no joke. That's a lot of followers. Um, let's just look at this here. Let me see if it'll play. Okay, that's I don't want to do that. I'll jump down to here while that seems to be skipping. So, how is Gypsy Rose Blanchard cashing in? Instagram post. She may have deleted her first Instagram account, but with over 8 million followers, it's likely Gypsy Rose was raking it in per post. According to the tab.com, an expert claims she could have been charging up to $80K for just one sponsor.
I am 11 weeks pregnant. Ken and I are expecting our very first child come January of 2025. We're both very excited. This was not planned at all. It was completely unexpected. But we're both very excited to take on this new journey of parenthood and all of the things that I wished I could have had when I was little. Here I am getting emotional, guys. Sorry. I feel a shift in myself. I have experienced crazy mood swings. Like, poor Ken. If he breathes wrong, I am just like, good Lord. I was just in tears. I'm like, I cannot listen to this stuff. I can't do it. It all led me to be who I am today. And it all led me to this moment right here, right now. And that's a blessing.
I have a mixed bag of feelings about this situation, and I gotta sort through them. Sort through them. 80K for just one sponsored post on her Instagram. Speaking to the New York Post, Olivia added, with a community that engaged, wanted to listen to the podcast, wanted to buy the book, Blanchard could be making millions this year. She has such a unique built-in audience that wants to hear more. And wants more answers, which obviously turns into money. TikTok Creator Program.
Hello,
Oh, hold on.
there is a whole line.
TikTok creator program. TMZ claimed that Gypsy Rose lost out on an estimate $4,500 from TikTok, which allegedly went into her ex-husband Ryan's account. She's since restarted her account, and with such a large following, has the ability to earn hundreds of thousands per year from the social media platform. TV show and book, Gypsy Rose is releasing a memoir called My Time to Stand in January 2025, and also has a TV show, Life at the Lockup, coming out. While the price of the book hasn't yet been revealed, combined with the TV show is sure to be a profitable venture for the 32-year-old. As I stated, I have mixed feelings about this. I have to marinate on it a little bit more. Y'all let me know your thoughts. Is this okay because she suffered so much as a child and we got to let the past be the past? She unalived her mother, but she paid time for her crime, and we got to just let it go. Or do you think it's messed up that you have someone that unalived their parent and is now raking in big off of that crime? Chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the like button, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.